My name is Hamilton Clancy, and I'm a theatrician, which is somebody who makes theater, who is a master, an attempted master of multiple disciplines. So I'm an actor and a producer and a director, and principally I've been engaged with Shakespeare now for the last 15 years or so, because I lead Shakespeare in the parking lot. We're also presenting Bryant Park Shakespeare. So I founded the drilling company in 1999. What keeps us the most busy is making Shakespeare happen for free for people every summer. When I was cast as Mercutio in a production of Romeo and Juliet, that's when it really got me. And I had a director who came to me and he said, I think he's like a war vet. And I was like, okay, it sounds good. And I had auditioned and he liked what I did. I didn't know anything about Mercutio being a war vet, you know. And so I worked on the text. I kept trying to anchor it in the text, and I said to the director, I said, I don't know if this war vet thing, I don't understand it. And he said, look, why don't you just try it for a couple more days, you know, and if it doesn't work, we'll change it. So I thought, okay, I'll just go with it. And so I kind of like let go, and I just let it happen. And it changed me. It's informed my life as it's like a fountain for me. Like working with these great stories and the great language and the spirit that they inspire, well, it brings people to you. It hooks you into an energy, and it sort of flows, and unexpected things happen that you couldn't have planned for. The glamour of like standing like on a stage and offering some of Shakespeare's language and having people connect and respond to it because you offered it in a way that they wouldn't have understood before, or have connecting with somebody who wouldn't find their way into a theater any other way except that you were offering it for free out here. Well, then you feel like you're really doing with the language and with the plays what was originally intended. And so the answer to your question is, I think it gives my life purpose. I mean, yeah, it's given my life direction. He's a great artist to hang out in the shadow of. I could make it through a lifetime just hanging out there. From my point of view, and from the point of view of what we do when we do Shakespeare in the parking lot, with the greatest modesty and humility I can possibly put this at, I think it just takes guts. That's what I look for when I'm welcoming other people to join us, or to say, hey, I'm casting other people, and you see actors come in, and you'll see an actor who's got skills that are less developed, but they present themselves with just tremendous guts. When you have to confront plays that are as challenging as the ones that Shakespeare has, and they ask you to bring up the things in you as a human being that you're not sure you want to inventory, that takes guts to me. And then you have to have a little bit of romance, right? Because I think if you don't have romance, I mean, you can't bring yourself to the love that's in all of his plays, right? I mean, his plays are about, at the end of the day, they're about love and how we can come together. So those are the two things I think that you need to be a great Shakespearean: guts and romance. Well, I picked it having been a producing artistic director for a while, because when I first learned it as an actor, I thought I understood it, and I offered it in a class, and a teacher who was wise, he said, well, you can do the speech, but you don't have anything to offer right now, because you don't know what it is to have everybody like counting on you. And now I do. Upon the king. Let us our lives, our souls, our careful wives, our children, and our sins lay upon the king. We must bear all. Hard condition, twin-born with greatness, subject to the breath of every fool, whose sense no more can feel but his own heart's ringing. What infinite heart's ease must kings neglect that private men enjoy? And what have kings that privates have not too? Save ceremony. Save general ceremony. And what art thou, thou idle ceremony? What kind of God art thou, that sufferest more of mortal kind? What are thy rents? What are thy comings in? Ceremony, show me about thy worth. Art thou aught else but place, degree, and form, creating awe and fear in other men, wherein thou art less happy being feared than they in fearing? What drinkst thou oft instead of homage sweet, but poison, flattery? Oh, be sick, great greatness, and bid thy ceremony give thee cure. Thinkst thou the fire will go out with titles blown from adulation? Will it give place to flexure and low bending? Canst thou, when thou commandst the beggar's knee, command the health of it? Oh, no, thou proud dream, that plays so subtly with a king's repose. I am a king that find thee, and I know 'tis not the balm, the scepter, and the ball, the sword, the mace, the crown imperial, the intertissued robe of gold and pearl, the farce title running for the king, nor the tide of pomp that beats upon the high shores of this world. No, not all these, thrice-crowned ceremony, not all these laid in bed majestical, can sleep so soundly as the wretched slave, who with body weak and vacant mind gets him to rest, crammed with distressful bread, never sees horrid night, the child of hell, but like a lackey from the rise to set, sweats in the eye of Phoebus, and all night sleeps in Elysium.